Well, here we go. We are getting so close to ending this 60-year curse because we are 2 wins away from the World Cup final. Hello, welcome to part 4 of It's Coming Home, where we will hopefully try and take England all the way to the final in this episode. Hopefully win it, but we will be playing our quarter-final tie against Senegal. Then obviously, should we get past them, we'll play our semi-final tie, which I believe it's against either Uruguay or Switzerland. So either way, if we beat Senegal, I think we're going to go through to the final. So we'll see what happens. But obviously, in the last episode, if we didn't see last episode, you should go back and watch it because it was a cracker. We beat Colombia in the second round. Then we just about got past Ecuador. We were 1-0 down in the 5th minute. They got a red card, but that was in extra time. Even though we're there, we got an 85th minute equaliser. Then from extra time, we absolutely ran riot. Obviously, that red card sort of helped us a little bit, but we are in the quarterfinal against Senegal. Then obviously, hopefully from there, go into the semi-final. Then win that, then the final will be coming up in tomorrow's episode, and that should be all good. So the lineup for our match against Senegal is Nick Pope in goal, a back four, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harry Maguire, Jared Bradford and Lewis Hall, Gibbs White and Curtis Jones in the midfield. Then we've got Ethan Amaneri on the right, Cole Palmer in the middle, Jack Grealish on the right. Then we've got Tammy Abraham up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get the win we need against Senegal, because Senegal, they are a decent side. They did beat Scotland in the previous round. Imagine if this was England versus Scotland for a spot in the semi-finals. That would have been absolutely absurd. But let's get the win. Let's get a fairly early goal because we need to get the first goal of the game. If we're going 1-0 down like we did against Ecuador, this might be a pretty difficult game. But if Ethan Amaneri is on form, which he has been for most of the tournament, he's had 9 goal contributions, 6 goals, 3 assists. That's not too bad. I reckon within the next 5 years, I'm talking real life, he's going to be an England superstar. That's what I'm hoping for in real life. But I don't think it will pan out like that. But Trent Alexander-Arnold has got the ball down the right side, finds Ethan Amaneri. Let's get the ball into the box. Now Curtis Jones finds Grealish, Tammy Abraham. That was lovely trickery. That was a decent shot from Jack Grealish, but it was straight at Edouard Mendy, who does make a really simple save. But so far, it's been a relatively lively start. So I reckon if we create a few more attacking chances like that, surely one of them is going to go into the back of the net very soon. I reckon by the 30th minute, I reckon we'll have our first goal of the game. Sadio Mane whips in the corner. Thankfully, it does fall to Guy on the edge of the box, but they are passing the ball round the back. They don't look like they're about to score, but they still have the ball with Mane. He's got the ball. He's going past our defender, but we do get the block in, and it does go out for another corner. Senegal really piling the pressure on with all these set pieces. That was their 4th corner. They're a decent team. I mean, there's certainly they might potentially be dark horses in real life. I think I said that about Ghana in a couple of episodes ago about them potentially being dark horses in real life. I think Senegal could even more be dark horses because they've got a lot of great players. They've got Malik Diouf at left back. They've got Koulibaly, Ismaila Sarr, and Sadio Mane, a lot of great players, and obviously Nicholas Jackson up front. They've got some top quality players. I mean, if they go out in the group stages, I don't know what's going on there. They've got, is that Idrissa Gana Gueye? I don't think it is, but I don't think it is. I'm fairly sure he's Senegalese as well. But Gueye, oh my god, I thought that was going to go into the back of it. I think it clipped the other side of a post. That was very close indeed. But we do have 10 minutes left to go of the first half. It's still goalless at the moment. We've had 6 shots, 4 on target. Senegal have had 5 shots, 1 on target. It's still very much even Stevens at the moment. But I think we've definitely had the I think we've had the better chance so far, although albeit that was in the first minute. Since then, we haven't really done much else. But Palmer has got the ball. Can we just try and get the ball upfield? Jack Grealish now to Tammy Abraham. Ethan Obanemi with the ball. Can he put it across goal? He does. That was nearly an own goal. That was nearly the first goal of the game. If we can get a goal on the stroke of half time, that would be absolutely beautiful, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I thought Curtis Jones was going to do something with the ball there, but we do go into half time goalless at the moment, which is I take that as a positive, considering in the last round we were 1-0 down at half time. I'm very much preparing for the worst, but I think I like to think we have some. We'll have another decent couple of chances this second half, and hopefully get the goal we need to send us through to the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup. Diouf with the throw down to Mane. Diouf again. Can we just hopefully stop them from putting the ball into the box? We do get it cleared. Tammy Abraham heads it to Jack Green. Oh, that was close. Very close indeed. And Dye must be offside. Just about keeps it in. And Dye with the shot. And that is the first goal of the game. We are going to go to a positive mentality. And we are also going to make a couple of changes. Foden's going to come on for Jack Grealish, and I think we'll also get off Curtis Jones for Adam Wharton, and that'll be the only changes we shall do for now. But with 35 minutes left to go, we do find ourselves 1-0 down to Senegal, and this is not looking good. But Cole Palmer with a free kick, plays it short to Ethan Elmaneri. Come on, Trent. Come on, Gibbs White. Do something. Put the ball into the box. Gibbs White now to Wharton. Can we do something with the ball, please? I'm fine with all this passing, but let's try and do something. Maybe like do some form of attack. Phil Foden has got the ball. Cuts inside. Ethan Elmaneri is on the end of the shot, and he does put the ball into the back of net to make it 1-0 with 35 minutes left to go. We will stay on a positive mentality, just in the hope we can get a second goal relatively quickly. Trent with the long range effort. He will obviously put the ball into the box. Tammy Abraham gets the header to it. Did it go out for a corner? I don't think it did, but still very positive. I think judging by the stats, this match might end up going to extra time, but I don't really need that to happen. Not with the semi-finals just around the corner. So if we can potentially get a second goal very soon, that would be good. Even though Ranieri is going to make way for Jared Bowen, we'll leave Cole Palmer on at the moment. He's not tiring. Tammy Abraham is. That's not ideal because I kind of want to leave him on for now, just in case we go 2-1 down, or unless we want to go 2 up front. Lewis Hall is going to make way for Miles Lewis Skelly, but with 15 minutes left to go, scores are still level. So hopefully, I'm praying we can get a few more set pieces or just some attacking play. That would be absolutely lovely. But we've got 5 minutes left to go. Is there time for a late winning goal to put us in the semi-finals of the World Cup? We are slowly but surely running out of time. 5 minutes of additional time. Are we going to get a late flurry of action? I don't think we might do. Edouard Mendy will whip upfield. It does fall to Jared Bradford. Come on, let's get the ball and get the ball upfield. Trent is running on energy fumes at the moment because he is absolutely shattered. We will get him off in extra time. Trent now to Bowen. Trent, come on, put the ball into the box. Tammy Abraham is missing. He was offside anyway. Oh, you gotta be joking me. It looks like that might have been the last bit of action. Imagine if he was onside as well. But that is the end of the 90 minutes. It is extra time. I think Trent will come off for probably Rico Lewis. He will come off for Trent. But Gibbs White now Trent's kind of come off now. So we will get on Rico Lewis. We'll leave the last sub for the second half of extra time, probably getting off Cole Palmer for possibly Liam Delap going 2 up front, because we did that against Ecuador and it worked quite well in the second half of extra time, because I presume the Senegal players will also be tiring at this point. What I don't want is for it to go to penalty shootout, because at that point, it's very much a lottery. So if we can get the second goal as soon as possible, that will put us favourites to possibly win the whole game. Lewis Skelly finds Foden. Will he put the ball across goal for Tammy Abraham? And he does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to England with 20 minutes left to go of the extra time. And at the moment, as it stands, we will be going through to the semi-finals of the World Cup, where we will play either Uruguay or Switzerland, who are yet to play their kickoff, then a later kickoff. So I feel like any team that we play, whether it's Uruguay or Switzerland, I don't care, because I think it's going to be an easy game. I think Switzerland probably more easy than Uruguay, in my opinion. They're probably both pretty even teams. Phil Foden down to Lewis Skelly. Phil Foden has got the ball. Can he put the ball across goal? He does. He finds Jared Bowen, but couldn't quite put the ball into the back of the net. We are going to make a couple of changes. Palmer is going to make way for. We won't get on. We're not going to get on Liam Delap now, because we don't need to go to a front. James Maddison is going to come on. He can come on into that number 10 role, which we all know he can do, and he can do it very well. Where Phil Foden has got the ball. We will whip in the corner. Let's make a good delivery. And Harry Maguire, he is there at the near post. Heads it into the back of the net to make it 3-1. We've done it again. We have done it again. We won 1-0 down this time, but we're winning 3-1 in extra time. And that has got to be the quarterfinals all wrapped up, and our spot in the semi-final all but confirmed. So hopefully we don't bottle it from here, which I don't think there's any chance we will. Foden has got the ball. I tell you what, Foden, since he's come on, 3 assists. Is that right? Is that right? Because we brought him on for 3 assists. I thought we had a goal before he came on, but I don't think we did. My good God, what the hell was that goal? Tammy Abraham, what the hell was that? His back was completely behind. Back was, yeah. I'm confused by that goal. What happened there? Lewis Skelly whips it in. I saw it took a couple deflections. He was a back heel into the goal, and it's now 4-1. Tammy, I tell you what, Tammy and Phil Foden, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This game, Phil Foden. Down to Lewis Skelly, Wharton again, Gibbs White. This is looking very positive, and Gibbs White fires off in a long-range effort. Nearly finds the top right corner, but just a little bit over the top of the crossbar. Actually, we did go 1-0 down. I was lying. But Phil Foden, 3 assists. What a play. I think he deserves to start in either the semi-final or the final. Probably the semi-final, I think, but he deserves to start over Jack Grealish here. What a game he had. What a match. And that does mean we are through to the World Cup semi-finals. Who will face? We'll find out in just a moment. We will be facing Uruguay in this semi-final, where we are just 90 minutes away, plus potentially extra time if we don't get there. But we are just 1 win away from the World Cup final. Lined up for our FIFA World Cup semi-final against Uruguay will be Nick Pope in goal, a back four, Rico Lewis, Harry Maguire, Levi Colwell and Miles Lewis Skelly. In the midfield, we've got a duo of Curtis Jones and Adam Wharton. We've got Jared Bowen on the right, James Maddison in the middle, Phil Foden on the left. Then we've got Liam Delap up front. Tammy Abraham just a little bit tired, so we're gonna rest him in anticipation of us getting through to the World Cup final, which obviously will be coming up in tomorrow's episode as a standalone game, because it's a World Cup final. If we get there, I don't think there's a third place playoff, which obviously will be meaningless if we did lose today. But I don't think that's gonna happen. If we can get a relatively early goal, just like maybe not in the last game, because obviously in the past 2 rounds we've been 1-0 down. But Obviously, the last game we played much better. Obviously, we will stay on the balance mentality, but obviously, if we do go 1-0 down, we will switch to a positive mentality, because I think we do play much better when we switch to that. But obviously, we'll stay on it for now. But at the moment, 20 minutes in, we haven't had the best of starts, but we do have a corner with Phil Foden. He will whip it in. I thought we've got a penalty. We've got a penalty. Was it handball or something? I don't really know what happened, but it looks like we are going to be awarded a spot kick. Penalty has been awarded, a chance to go 1-0 up. Who's taking this? Harry Maguire, is he taking it? I don't know who's taking it. Liam Delap steps up. He scores it. He puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0. And at the moment, we have got 1 foot into the World Cup final. Come on, lads. Let's do this. Come on. We can do it. Come on. We just need to get a second goal. Then we can maybe start dreaming, possibly. I think it's too early to start dreaming, but if we can get to the 70th minute and still be winning, then we can start dreaming. Then we can start the chance of like it's coming home. Hopefully, possibly. I don't think it will be but you never know, because obviously if we do win this, we will be playing France in the World Cup final, which I'm not looking forward to, considering that obviously the squad we have, which has done remarkably well, considering obviously we haven't really faced any difficult teams in this World Cup run to the final at the moment. We haven't got there yet, but we are at the moment. We're nearly there. We're 1/2 away from reaching the World Cup final, and that was a pretty good chance for Uruguay. Thankfully, they put it well over the top of the crossbar. Darwin Núñez, the man of all people, with the most easiest of chances, skies it from about, was he? He was definitely inside the penalty box. Bowen now back to Rico Lewis. Jared Bowen cuts inside. That was a lovely, lovely run from him, I must admit. Phil Foden finds the ball, really put the ball into the backs, goes back to Lewis Skelly. Come on, Jared, come on. You're better than this. I know you just got relegated to the Championship with West Ham, but you should be scoring from those sort of chances. I know it's your right foot. It's just slightly weaker foot, but you still should be doing a lot better. That's twice. That's 2 matches he should have scored. He should have scored in the last game. Should have just scored right now. But we'll take it positively. But it was a very good chance. But we are still winning, so I don't mind that. As long as we just keep Uruguay out, even though they have had a lot of shots, 7 shots thrown on target. Phil Foden is going to whip in another corner. Can we find a header or someone? Harry Maguire. That was close. I mean, how we missed that, I do not know. He's got such a big head. I mean, I'm saying that as a positive thing, because he does score a lot of goals, albeit he's only scored 3 goals this World Cup, 2 of them penalties. One of them a header from the last game. We are going to make a couple of changes. Phil Foden will make way for Jack Grealish, who's a little bit anxious. I don't know what to do about that. Should we be bringing an anxious player on? We're going to get him on anyway. Hopefully he's had a couple of shots of whiskey down him, or vodka, whatever he drinks. We are also going to make way for get Curtis Jones off the field for James Garner. I think that will be the final changes we shall do for now. 25 minutes left to go. It's still just the 1 goal in it. Jack Grealish has got the ball. Lovely little bit of skilled share. Cuts inside onto his right foot. Finds Madison, and that could have been potentially a way to get the second goal, but we do just let it slip away, that opportunity. Oliveira now to Aaron Barry. Can we just get the ball out? For Hunter Thomas has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 with 20 minutes left to go. Now's the time to go into a positive mentality, chasing for a second goal, where hopefully that will put us through to the World Cup final. But with 15 minutes left to go, the scores are level terms. Uruguay have got the ball with Torreira. Lewis Skelly gets it to Jack Grealish, and hopefully we go on the break with Jack Grealish finds Liam Delap, but it was actually a tackle which led to Liam Delap getting the ball. But Rico Lewis has got the ball now to Adam Waters. Come on, let's put the ball into the box. Rico Lewis Liam Delap with a header. Once again, we are back in the lead with 15 minutes left to go until we get to the World Cup final. That was a beautiful cross from Rico Lewis and a superb header from Liam Delap, who's got 2 goals this game. Pereira, can we just calm down, lads? Don't let them get an equaliser. Wharton, tell you what, get a 3rd goal here, and we're through to the World Cup final. Liam Delap has got the ball. He's got players lurking in the middle. Numerous players on the edge of the box. Lewis Skelly, that could have been. That was unlucky. I could see what Lewis Skelly tried to do, but just didn't quite work out like the way I hoped it would. But Lewis Skelly with the throw. Come on, play the ball to Madison or Grealish. Oh, that was unlucky. Garner. Now to Maguire. This is looking fairly positive. I think we're going to get a 3rd goal here. I think we're going to get a 3rd goal. Liam Delap puts the ball into the back of it, and we are going through to the World Cup final. There's no denying of that. No extra time. No shenanigans needed here. And that should be all done and dusted. We are going to make a couple of changes. Who is shattered? We are going to get off Jared Bowen. You know what? Rio can come on. We're not going to get on Mbaderi this game. We'll give him a little bit of a rest so he can come on in the World Cup final. Where Adam Wharton is going to make way for Conor Gallagher. Yeah, let's go on Conor Gallagher, because he hasn't had much game time this World Cup so far. And I think we'll also get off Lewis Skelly for Luke Shaw. He can have a little bit of a run around with 5 minutes left to go. The 2 goals up, so I think that's definitely the World Cup semi-final all done and dusted. So we're literally just running down the clock at the moment. Darwin Nunez, can we just get the ball out? Can we get it clear? Well done, Nick Pope. What that deflection did was taking a shot, I think, off target, but he had to make the save regardless of where it was going. Jared Bowen down to James Madison. This is looking very good. Whether Jack Grealish kept himself on, I do not know. I'm sure if we score, it might be checked for offside, but James Madison has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 4-1. I think Jack Grealish timed that run to absolute perfection. He might not start the game well, but he does finish it quite well. And both left wingers, Grealish and Phil Foden, absolutely class this World Cup. It's just a shame they're not going to it in real life. I mean, Jack Grealish has had a pretty serious injury, and Phil Foden, yeah, I think that his ego has probably let himself down, but he is only young. He's like, what's he, like 24, 25? He's still got a long way to go, but hopefully he could start getting in the England squad fairly soon after the World Cup. But that might be a 2nd goal for Uruguay. It's been disallowed. I mean, if it did count, it probably wasn't going to mean much, because they've still got to get 3 goals before the end of the game, which we've got 1 minute left to go. And we have done it. We are through to the World Cup final. First time since 1966. I wasn't even born then. I mean, that's how long ago it was. I was only born in 2003, so that was 37 years before my time. But, wow. Just wow. We can start dreaming now. So it's Norway versus Uruguay in the 3rd place playoff. We play France in the final. That's gonna be fun. I'm sure we can win it. We're in very good form. We've won all our games so far, and I'm sure France have as well. Have France won all their games in the World Cup? Have they? What the hell is that? I want to see how good France have been. Let's have a look, if we can have a look. Yeah, men's national team, have they won all their games? They have. I think no, they haven't. They drew against Senegal in their first group game. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting, tomorrow's episode. So I will see you all in the next episode, where we only have one task. That is to end the curse that dates back to 1966 and hopefully win the World Cup. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.